Hello everyone, my name is Beth and welcome back to my Dragon Age Inquisition Let's Play series. We have finished the Western approach and today we are doing Adamant. We're going to complete Here Lies the Abyss and I am very excited. This is also the second time I'm recording this because I did all the way through the opening scene to realize I hadn't actually hit record. So whoops, guess I get to watch it all again. So we just have to do the war table and a couple quests on there and we are good to go. The Red Jenny attends a party. It appears our detracting lord found shame in the dark, thanks to a scandalous laugh. Also, blind vets are now all the rage. Can Red Jenny claim that? Orlais remains Orlais. And we have deal with the angry Vargists. It's done, the roads are safe, haven't seen a Vargist in some time. Griffin Wing will keep growing. And we have Josephine's quest, getting a judge's favor. Inquisitor, Judge All has signed the papers we need to present the Duperigets as nobility again. There is now only one step left, a royal minister must ratify them. Please come see me when you have a chance. The judge passes on his compliments, by the way. Apparently the hunt was a marvelous bit of sport, and our soldiers acquitted themselves bravely against something called a screaming man-eater. The infirmary reassures me that the injured will make a full recovery. Okay, and we are going to do talk to Josephine really quickly and get the next step of her quest.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duperigets a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers. She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Wiscott. I'll get you an invitation.
I want to go to a party. That would be much more fun. So I saw a quest called Train. What is this? The Mages Collective sent me a letter. They're very organized. It was they who asked me to study the rifts. I mentioned that, maybe? Anyway, it was a very good idea. The collective is interested in the results of my research, especially since I've been training you.
Really? You did not notice? I had no idea Lady Beverly was one of your people. You might have told me before I embarrassed myself.
Rift magic can be difficult, but I have notes. Lots of notes. If they read them carefully, there should be no mishaps. Your trainer. Liliana says the more who know, the more that knowledge will spread. There are advantages to wielding a weapon if you understand. Cullen says, this magic's barely tested. At least have them study here. I will spare some Templars to supervise if it means not sending those notes maker knows where. And Josephine says, although apostates before the circles fell, the Mages Collective appears a relatively reasonable and moderate group. They commissioned the study, we can grant them the results. I don't want to keep it secret. Do I want to involve Templars? Sure, we'll do Cullen's.
All right.
Did you know I didn't actually notice the little icons before? That's fun. Okay, and Josephine's quest is over here. Speak with Minister Belize at a party. Ambassador Montilier, forgive the late reply.
Inquisitor, we were...
Eagerly awaiting your presence. Some of us more than others.
I wasn't... I mean, I was. We have work to do.
Of course.
That is so great. I could listen to Liliana tease Cullen just for hours. It's beautiful. Back to business. Wonderful as it is to hear from you, I have just ridden from the trouble in the Dales. The Civil War has made managing my holdings even more difficult. It would be much easier if I had the ear of the Council of Heralds, but alas, fortune has left me poor in that regard. The Inquisitor is always welcome at one of my humble fetes. I only regret that it may not be as grand as I would like. Please, dear lady, promise me you will warn her worship that my preoccupation will preclude a richer evening with my guests. So Josephine's going to do that, and she says the Marquis is clearly fishing for an introduction to the council before you attend his party. I'll arrange one.
Let us begin.
And now we need something for Liliana. unless she can do Red Jenny's quest. Sarah simply cannot vandalize our reports. There is no record of any of this. The memo from Josephine, written on a letter from an outlying landholder. Inquisition leaders, I have reports of a gathering of resources to be moved into Venatory hands. I send this with the hope that you have the means to track who may be responsible. I overheard the possibility, but further inquiry yielded no more detail. It is unfolding well above my station. Sarah has scrawled several notes below, also a sketch of a Randy Nug herder. I don't know what to do with that. Squire with a limp says horses for 20, small force. 3 farmers say they were kicked out of homes. Root? Merchant says the carts are heavy for carrying armors and weapons. Says they short... Oh, I think I hear a truck backing up. Oh well. Says the short changed him so he didn't tell him about the wobbly wheel. Will slow them down. Easy pickings, right? Liliana says a few altered signs will waylay them in the Vinmarks. A trade caravan will have supplies to last. If their stock happens to be mostly weapons, they won't last.
Let's see what we have.
So, apologies about the truck backing up. If you heard it, I expect if I heard it through my headphones that means that it was quite loud, but what can you do? So, that was it. Here lies the abyss. Adamant Fortress has withstood countless darkspawn attacks without falling. The Grey Wardings defending its walls are legendary warriors. To prevent Warden Commander Chlorel from raising an army of demons, Inquisition forces will need siege engines powerful enough to breach Adamant's defenses.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls, and thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabers. They've already delivered the trebuchets.
That is the good news. And the bad news? Erimond called the ritual at the western approach a test. He may already be raising his army of demons in the fortress.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Chlorel.
So our plan is to lay siege to a legendary fortress filled with demons.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some wardens may be sympathetic to our cause.
The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Chlorel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Okay. So this time I didn't actually let my random spreadsheet choose because I wanted to have a balanced party, but I did pick some people I don't usually take. So we're taking Sarah, even though she hates it. Sorry, Sarah. And Blackwall and Vivian.
For the Wardens!
Whew, that was such... Oh, I can't save yet. I was going to save, but I love that really dramatic, like, walk into the gate she does. Guess we're fighting. What did I hit a button to pause the game? That was weird. Where are you?
Pull back! They're through! All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
We'll do what we have to, Inquisitor. Warden Stroud will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements. She's assisting them until you arrive. There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Okay, can I save now? Yes, I can. Find a way to the battlements. Where am I? Oh, that looks like a gate. Oops, my fingers are in the wrong spot on the keyboard. Throwing off my groove. I can't remember if there is some loot to find. I don't think there's a whole lot of secret loot, but we're gonna look.
Stay back! We will not be sacrificed for some insane ritual!
Oh, gotta run and save them.
Brothers, can't you see? This is madness! It's no use! Their minds are not their own! Keep your distance!
The Inquisition is here to stop Clarel, not to kill wardens. If you fall back, you won't be harmed.
All right. My men will stay back. We want no part of this. Deal with Clarel as you must.
Well said. I had hoped some of the wardens would listen to reason.
Oh, is that where I'm supposed to go? Okay. Let me double check back up here. No, nothing. Okay. Pretty sure this is the only time you ever can get into Adamant, so I want to make sure to clear it all off if I can. Run right into a lamp. So that is... What's that arrow? Oh. I know you can kind of just skip saving or helping Hawk on the battlements, but I don't want to do that. Oops, keep hitting that button again. a splooshing sound. I didn't like that at all. Okay, probably go up. Where is that? Okay, but I want to make sure there's something out here first. Oh, a little bit of treasure, good. Clear the siege points. Aw. Sorry, fellows.
Clear the area around the ladder. We're clear.
On to the next one.
You can press on ahead, your worship. We'll clear a path for the rest of our forces.
Turned around again. Oh, I do have to go up here. Yes, maybe? Let me see. Wonder if that's the choke points. That's okay, we'll get there. Don't need to replenish our potions at the moment. See through the window? Oh, maybe not. Alright, out we go.
Blood mages! It's always blood mages!
You yourself are a blood mage, Hawk. Everyone, oh, what was that? Up there. Oh. Heidi demon. Okay. Let's grab all the loot.
Inquisitor, always a pleasure. Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as best I can.
Where is Hawk? I didn't actually see her during any of that. Grey Warden banner, that's exciting. Anything else around here? Did it come from down there? I did not. Is there anything down here? Treasure. A new staff that might be amazing if I didn't already have one crafted. that loot actually before I move on. Okay, let's do the last, I think the last Clee siege point.
They're all going down! Probably need our help over there, right?
Oh, another giant demon.
I suggest we hurry. Demons will make short work of our forces.
We will hurry, but you know, it's gonna take some time to loot. I really want to go down these little like trapdoors. Where do they go? Who's that? Oh, it's one of ours. Okay, good. So a little loot there. We'll get Sarah to use a potion. And then grab a potion from here. So I gather if you do it on, it's either if you do it on hard mode or if you do it on one of the optional like harder modes that you don't have the supply crates. That would be tricky, I think. Maybe not too tricky. I might find it difficult. Where are the— oh, hello. Where did you come from? There's the stairs. Ooh, a new shield. That's fun. Okay. Where to? I don't think I can go down the stairs. Must just be this door then. Oh, hello, Hawk.
Fewer, thanks to you. Hawk saved a lot of lives on the battlements, Inquisitor.
Not all the wardens have stood against us. If you're willing, we may be able to reason with Corel.
Commander Cullen will hold the path open for us as long as possible, Inquisitor. Our forces are ready when you are.
That was really hard to hear, but that's alright. We got it. Do another save. So that just seems like a smart idea.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect!
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tevinter, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel. If my sword arm can no longer serve the Wardens, then my blood will have to do.
It will.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
I'm sure you can't wait for Clarel to do that. How else are you going to bind her?
Yes, Inquisitor. I want to bind the Warden Commander to a demon. Everyone in this room already knows that. And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your Tevinter ally binds the mages to Corypheus!
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Bring it through! Please. I've seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself! Do not make me kill you to stop this madness!
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
Blackwall, can you talk some sense into them?
You don't know me, but you may have heard my name. Like you, I've given my life to the Grey Wardens. The first time I put on this armor, I felt like I belonged. Like I was part of something honorable. Something with a purpose. I know how good that feels. How safe. But fighting and dying here today won't stop the Blight. If you want to stop the Blight, kill that bastard up there! His master is the living embodiment of its corruption!
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you. Clarel, wait.
Help the Inquisitor!
Run, and don't look back.
go after Clarel? Right.
Right, where's the friggin' exit?
I don't remember. Not this way. Up this way, okay. On the bright side, she didn't kill that young lady from Crestwood that I was worried about. That's a plus. Okay, quick search for some treasure. Just more demons. Oh gosh. Hello. You're a bad dragon and I don't like you. Run.
The Wardens turned against the demons!
Hi. Oh, I thought if I stood here I'd be safe, but it wasn't.
Not fun.
Okay, I'm gonna do another quick save. Oh, nope. Now? Nope. Nope, still not now. Okay. There is no saving. That's okay, I think we'll be fine. No, the dragon sticks his head in again. Maybe? Maybe he just threatens me with it.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens!
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch. All I did was dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody. You could have served a new god.
I will never serve the Blight! In war, victory. In peace, vigilance.
Where are we?
We were falling. If this is the afterlife, the Chantry owes me an apology. This looks nothing like the Maker's bosom.
No. The Inquisitor used the mark to open another rift. We fell through. I believe we're in the Fade.
The Fade looked much different the last time I was here.
The Fade itself is reacting to our presence here, much more strongly than I've ever seen before. Perhaps it's because we're here physically, instead of simply visiting in dreams.
The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
I don't know. I still can't remember what happened the last time I did this.
Well, whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're safe now. That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Adamant was using, and there could be others.
Shitballs, fuck, shit, crap, Fade, shit, ass, demons, crap!
In our world, the rift the demons came through was nearby, in the main hall. Can we escape the same way?
It beats waiting around for demons to find us, right? There. Let's go.
So this is the true face of the Fade, behind the dreams and visions. Don't linger, my dear. I think the spirits dislike being unmasked.
Okay, now we can save. That was fun. I'm a bit disappointed. My computer couldn't really keep up with the dragon fight at the very end there, so it got a little choppy. That's just one of my favorite scenes. Alright, so the Fade has a bunch of weird stuff in it. Let's heal. Grab those potions. I know you can get a bunch of secret stat boosts. You find certain items, there's a couple hidden quests. For the most part, it's pretty linear. So that was about 40 minutes of recording, which is good. Shouldn't take too long.
That is odd.
What in particular is odd? This whole thing is odd. You know, I'm not gonna bother with that.
Goodbye!
I think there's like 5
Got to be something here.
different boosts you can get.
We should look around.
Okay. Everyone's telling me to go. So there's mirrors to find, items to find. You get like a little bit of mastery, etc. Okay. We'll just have a bit of a look. Oh, I love this part in the game. Hastily written note. Definitely, if you're playing this, take the time to read all the notes. In the game in general, but even in here. Oh, it's so good. There's a mirror.
This place is horrid.
I'm pretty sure I've never brought Vivian here. I wonder if she'll like or dislike that. Okay. Is that everything on this level? Well, what is... Don't think there's anything in there. Nope, nothing there. So that's good. We went around there. Perfect.
By the Maker. Could that be?
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia. Back at Haven, I thought I saw... How can you be here?
She's not. I fear we face a spirit. Or a demon.
You think my survival impossible. Yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Really? How hard is it to answer one question? I'm a human, and you are?
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
No, I don't.
The memories you have lost were taken by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? Its work.
I would gladly avenge the insult this nightmare dealt my brethren.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the Magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the Archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
The big demon Eramond was trying to bring through.
Yes.
It's nearby?
Yes.
Well, shit.
When you entered the Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
Bring forth the sacrifice.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
What's going on here?
Now is the hour of our victory.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone, help me! What's going on here?
So, your mark did not come from Andraste. It came from the orb Corypheus used in his ritual.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
I never thought Andraste did this. I did this myself, through my actions. No maker required.
And now you may be certain. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. You must make haste. I will prepare the way ahead.
Something troubles you, Hawk.
I wondered if you might be concerned about the Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision. Their actions led to her death.
I assumed he had taken their minds, as you have seen him do before. Come, we can argue after we escape this dark place.
Oh, I intend to.
Oh.
The Divine.
Oh, good.
Please say that was her. It was her, right?
Justinia was unarmed and unprepared. She could not have defended herself against the creatures of the Fade. Whether this is a kindly spirit or a demon fighting its rival for territory remains to be seen.
And the nightmare? From what she said, I don't look forward to meeting it.
A demon that steals fears from the minds of men. After what it did to my fellow Wardens, I pray we find some way to strike it down.
It's kind of fun. Oh, again with the wrong button. There's so many people. Since we have 2 extras, just gonna save again. As much as I like this part, I don't particularly want to do it again. Solve riddle. I have to find all those pieces, I think. Yeah. Make sure there's only one path to take. It splits off at some point. Here, maybe?
We have a visitor. Some silly little girl comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from her shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think that pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me. But you are a guest here in my home, so by all means let me return what you have forgotten.
Man, the voice actor for Corypheus is so good. Just strikes exactly the right tone, I think. Okay, lots of demons.
That's it, right? Not so bad. You're not so bad!
These are lackeys. Worse could be coming.
I hate this place.
Sorry, Sarah. I know you hate this place. But it was a choice between you and Cole, and I just can't bring Cole. That feels too cruel. Is it? Is it? Oh, here? Where did it go? Oh, here. Not here. Oh my gosh. There we go. No? Okay, there. That was weird. Okay. Pretty sure we have to go up the stairs. Yes, so a little detour. Oh, place flowers. Oh, present the item to the pilgrim. Oh, shoot. That is the thing I was supposed to do. Let me run all the way back then, before I get much further ahead. This is the way back, I think. I think I did this last time too, where I tried to gather up all the items, because I forgot that you kind of do it as you go. That's okay. There we are. So where was I going? Back this way. Yes. I'm going to save again. Back here. Got around that corner. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, good. Back on track. I like the ores you loot have just random items hidden in them. Makes me smile. Ooh, another mirror. Could probably give it to one of my kids. Oh, spiders. I was gonna say, I could probably give the loot to one of my companions, but I don't want to. I want to keep it all for me. Or not the loot, the stat boosts. Is this where we're supposed to go? I didn't think it was. Oh, maybe.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Oh, that's the same thing keeps popping up. I'm gonna go back down, actually. So I feel like up is where I'm supposed to go. Ooh, that's a creepy statue. Oh, see, now I'm not so sure.
Did you think you mattered, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a god? Fenris is going to die just like your family, and everyone you ever...
Minor demons. Little fears scurrying to serve the nightmare and feed on its scraps.
And, of course, they look like giant spiders.
Didn't see no spiders. I'd have taken bloody spiders.
This is the Fade, my dears. Demons have no originality. They pluck their shapes from your thoughts.
So, it's in my head. Knowing is not helping.
Oh, we missed out on Griffius' taunting of Hawk. Oh, I feel like this might be the wrong path after all. I'm gonna run back. camera. There we go. Poor Sarah. She hates it in here. Iron Bull, Sarah, and Cole, actually. All hate it in here the most.
Perhaps I should be afraid, facing the most powerful members of the Inquisition. Like Blackwall, there's nothing like a Grey Warden, and you are nothing like a Grey Warden.
I'll show you a Warden's strength, beast.
Ooh, Corypheus knows your secrets, Blackwall.
Sarah. If you shoot an arrow at me, I'll know where you are.
Ow, my head, bitch balls!
Okay, that's good. This was the spot with just some treasure. Make sure. Perfect. Now we can go back down again. Oh, and apparently demons appear.
What's it like living as an apostate, Vivian? Do you really think you'll reclaim your power in the Circle? At your age?
Not one word.
The nightmare is closer now. It knows you seek escape. With each moment, it grows stronger. We cannot tarry long.
So, can you tell me what you are?
I told you. I am helping you.
Yes, but are you her, or some kind of Fade remnant of her? Or a spirit imitating her?
Our world is never that simple. What if the answer is none of those things? Or all of them? I am what the Maker made me. The question is, are you what the Maker made you, Inquisitor?
Seems like I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Or perhaps you were precisely where you were meant to be.
Just as the Maker intended, I suppose.
Perhaps.
You still haven't answered my question. What are you?
I am what you see. All other answers rest in you.
So, all of this is just a dream? Part of the Fade?
It is not just a dream. The minds of mankind are made real here. Their hopes, their loves, and their fears. What changes their world also changes this one. And yours are footsteps that move mountains in both. Tread carefully, Inquisitor. This ground is more treacherous than you know.
Tell me why you're here. Why take part in this?
After heaven, I hid here. I watched quietly, learned what I could, and searched for some way to help. And then you came.
I don't know what that means.
Corypheus and the Nightmare do an injustice to the world. You must stop them. Perhaps you were meant to stop them. Perhaps that is why I am here.
You must know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
As must you. The answer lies in your memories, lost to the nightmare when you last walked the Fade.
Or you could just tell me.
Would you trust my words? Trust what you have seen.
What can you tell me about this mark on my hand?
You already know how the mark came to be upon your hand. As for what it is the needle that pulls the thread, as well as the key.
I don't understand.
It is the needle that passes through the veil, as little else can. You are the thread, and it is the key that locks or unlocks a door to the Fade. It lets you walk in the Fade physically, and survive. Without it, Corypheus must find another way to the Black City. It is part of you now, and cannot be removed without your death.
I'd like to know more about the nightmare.
It is not simply fear. It is the terror you cannot remember, the horror your mind erases to protect you. When old memories no longer make the veteran soldier's hand tremble, it is because the nightmare has taken them. Most people avoid their fears. It is simple for the demon to steal the darkest fragments. They forget, and it feeds. Corypheus has helped it grow monstrous.
It makes people forget the worst parts of their fears. It almost sounds like the nightmare is helping people.
Perhaps it was, once. But now, it helps none but Corypheus. By his hand, it creates more fear and grows even stronger. In any case, robbing people of their fears is never a kindness. At best, it is a mistake born of compassion. Without fear, and pain, and failure, we cannot learn. We cannot grow, as you cannot grow until you recover all that was taken from you.
We should keep moving.
Grab a refill here. Find some more memories.
Keep running! The demons! Go!
This is the breach back in Haven. That's how I escaped.
The demons! Keep running! Ah! Go!
It was you. They thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me. And then you... She died.
Yes.
So this creature is simply a spirit.
You don't say.
I am sorry if I disappoint you.
Are you her? Did you linger here to help me instead of passing on?
If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
As I said, the Grey Wardens responsible for that crime were under the control of Corypheus. We can discuss this further once we return to Adamant.
Assuming that the Wardens and their demon army didn't destroy the Inquisition while we were gone.
How dare you judge us? You tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion!
To protect innocent mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. But you'd ignore that, because you can't imagine a world without the Wardens, even if that's what we need.
They're a relic. The days of their usefulness have long since passed.
What are you saying? You want to get rid of the Wardens? Everyone makes mistakes. They would have died to save us.
It isn't like you can just get rid of them. I mean, it's never good when they show, but they're supposed to be heroes.
Sweet Maker, could both of you please shut up? We can argue once we've escaped from the giant fear demon.
Inquisitor!
The nightmare has found us.
Form up!
I'm with you.
Oh, the spiders. It's always spiders. How many can I get in my little circle? Probably these two.
We must follow the spirit imitating the divine. At least for now, she is our only means to escape the Fade.
Well, I'm getting a lot of Sarah approval. No Vivian approval.
Warden Stroud, how must it feel to devote your whole life to the Wardens only to watch them fall? Or worse, to know that you were responsible for their destruction? When the next blight comes, will they curse your name?
With the Maker's blessing, we will end this wretched beast.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
Sassy divine spirit.
Ground should be down. Sky should be high. Figure it out, Fade!
Thought I saw 2 terrors. Oh, I did. I think the last streamer pieces are down here. I think. Maybe. And then I feel like we have to go up for something later. Don't remember what that something was. I actually just really thought that I didn't really think before how those broken mirrors are a lot like the ones that you would travel through, the Illuvians. Interesting.
Hard to outrun anything in this swamp.
Reach that far? No, I can't. So I really like this graveyard because it shows you and all your, or not you, but it shows all your companions and their greatest fears. Blackwall's is himself, Cole's is despair. That one's not a graveyard. Solus is dying alone, which is very interesting. Varric is becoming his parents. Vivian is irrelevance, which I think is very interesting. Iron Bull is madness. Cassandra is helplessness. Dorian is temptation. Sarah is the nothing. I think that's just very interesting. I would love to see the advisors too. How many morbid gravestones can they fit in a graveyard in the Fade? The last one is up the stairs. Where did I come from? Maybe I'll go back first because I don't want to follow that path just yet. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, giant demons. Good. Fun.
No. That's too big.
It feeds on our fear. Let it go hungry tonight.
For the Inquisition!
2 pride demons. Oh, this is gonna be a time. Oh, you know, that could have been worse. Could have been worse. Retrieve the dreamer's reward. Must just be past the divine, I guess. Make sure there's nothing else up here. Oh good, I don't have to run all the way back around. Pretty sure there are lots of spiders in my future though. Let me do another save. I might end this episode before the final boss. So I'm at 1 hour and 20 minutes. And there's a fair bit of story after we defeat the final boss as well. So maybe I'll collect the reward. Oh, you just kind of appeared there, didn't you? I see you over there. Pardon me. Did you? Oh, okay. Our health is good. Okay, I'm gonna do save here, that way if I go too far ahead I can just kind of bounce back. I think there's a little bit of a ways before the last boss, maybe?
You must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature to the farthest reaches of the Fade.
Okay. Alright. Think.
The rift! We're almost there! How about we all just shut up and run?
Ah, yes. Enormous demon spiders. Okay. So on that note, I'm actually going to stop filming this episode for today, because we are at now recording 125 minutes, not quite, an hour and 25 minutes. So it will still be fairly long even by the time I'm done editing down all the loading screens. So the next episode we'll finish up in here, and then we'll complete everything at Skyhold when we're all finished as well. So thank you all for joining me today. Goodbye!